What if the real reason you're stuck financially isn't about money, but about your mindset? Because most people think they need more income, but they really need more of a mindset shift. Because you might say, well, I need more money because I don't have enough money to pay my bills, or I want more money because I want to live a victorious life. I want to go on trips. I want to go to Dubai. I want to go all these other places. I want to buy a new car. You have all these valid excuses. But what you really need is a mindset shift. Because all the money coming in is going out. But if you shift your mind about what I'm about to tell you, you can live a life worth living instead of living a life of survival. Because you think you don't have, but you really, really have more than enough. So let's get into it. Yes, most people think they need more income, but what you really need is a money mindset shift. Because let's be real, you're making money, but the money is going faster or going out faster than it's coming in. Why? Because you got bills. Why? Because there's things that you already put forth that you say you got to pay out, but you don't realize you don't have enough to pay it out. You got debt. You got credit card bills. You got all these bills because you said this is what you want. You're mortgaging of your time and you're mortgaging those paychecks before you even get to it. That's where that debt comes in at. But I'm here to tell you, you don't need more income. You just need a money mindset shift. And this is how you do a money mindset shift. I'm going to show you these principles. And if you operate in these principles and your mind shift from being in lack to being in more than enough, which is the land of abundance, your whole life's going to change. Your whole life's going to change. And the first principle I want to share with you is money is not meant to be spent. It's meant to be invested. Money's not meant to be spent. It's meant to be invested. Well, I got bills to pay. I got to put food on the table. I ain't talking about your needs. I'm talking about everything else. Money is not meant to be spent. It's meant to be invested. How are you going to invest money if you don't have enough money left? Because you're overspending. You're overspending. Who told you to buy that car you paying $1,000 a month car note on and you're paying almost $1,000 a month insurance? You don't need that car. You can get a nicer car, $500 a month. Pay $500 a month insurance. You get another car. Matter of fact, buy the car cash. But your money mindset, when it shifts, you don't need all of that until you can get all of that. Money is made, or money is designed for you to invest, not spend. When you invest it, that money has a job to make more money. That money has a job to bring more revenue into your pocket instead of taking money out of your pocket and paying off bills. That's the first principle. Money is not meant to be spent. It's meant to be invested. Invest in stocks, invest in money market, invest in real estate, invest in something that's going to bring money in instead of taking money out. That's why you need a money mindset shift. Money is not to be spent. I keep saying that because I wanted to get through your mind and get into your spirit. Money is not meant to be spent. It's meant to invest. When I got this understanding, instead of taking all my money, buying sneakers, taking all my money, buying clothes, going on trips, take a portion of that money, buy some money market shares. Take a part of that money, buy some rental properties, real estate. Take some of that money, buy some stocks. I'm giving that money something to do. I'm giving that money some instructions. Go out and make some more money and bring it back to me. That's what investments are. Your money is not made to be spent. It's made to invest. That's the first thing. The second thing, money is currency. If you know anything about science, currency means it's flowing. And if money is flowing, that means it's going in one or two directions. It's flowing in or it's flowing out. It's flowing out or it's flowing in. Your currency is flowing out. Why is it flowing out? Because you don't have a money mindset shift. Every time the money comes into you, you let it flow right back out instead of letting it go out and come back in. You working your 9 to 5. You might be working 10, 12 hours a day just to get some money to come in. Currency coming in money. But instead of investing that money and telling that money, go make some more money for me, you just let it go back out, paying off your car note, paying off the insurance, paying off your debt, paying off the credit card. No, you won't do that. Currency. You ever heard, you ever heard multiple streams of income? That's what currency is. Streams of income. The streams is a current. The money comes in. You put on that stream of investments. It's flowing out. But it's always going to come back. Because when it comes back, it's going to come back with cousins and nephews and nieces, which are other forms of currency. You give $1,000, some instructions to go out. And don't come back until you bring some of your friends, some of your cousins. It goes out and brings back $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. That's what currency is. When you change your mindset and know that currency for your money, for your personal finances, has to be a part of your personal financial life. There's a principle called seed time and harvest. Seed time and harvest. You said, I heard about that. That's in the Bible. Yes, it's in the Bible. Seed time and harvest. And since it's in the Bible, it's a biblical principle that you need to operate in your life. I already told you your money is not meant to be spent, but it's meant to invest. I already told you there's currency. Your money is a current. It has to go out and come back in. When it comes back in, it's bringing more people, which is the money, back with them. Now, what I'm saying is you need to understand seed time and harvest. What does that mean? You have a seed, which is your money. Seed. So you plant that seed in some type of investment. Great example. You buy a house. You plant some mortgage payments in that house. You wait some time. And in that time, that seed, where your mortgage payment, whatever you want to call it, it's going to grow. That house is going to grow in value. And since the house is going to grow in value, it takes time for it to grow in value. And since it takes time to grow in value, you have the option to take a harvest out of that seed you planted in that house, which is you can refinance it, pull some money out, and reinvest it to another property. Or take that money out, reinvest it in some money market accounts, reinvest it in some stocks. Seed time and harvest. The same thing with the stock market. You take some of the currency that you have, which is seed, plant it in some stocks. You wait some time. You want to reap a harvest. You pull some of that money out. You still got the stock, but you pull some of that money out. And then you pull some of that money out, invest it in somewhere else. Seed, your currency, seed, your finances, seed, the money that you're making on your job, invest it in something that you know needs to take time for it to grow and produce fruit. And when the fruit is produced, you get a harvest out of that very thing that you waited time for it to manifest, because it's a seed that you waited for. So you don't need more money. You just need a money mindset shift. And I operate in all these principles I just shared with you. Because I was in bankruptcy. I was in foreclosure. My credit score went all the way down to 450. But when I started operating in these principles, my credit score shot up. I got out of debt. I'm no longer in debt. I owe no man nothing but love. And I'm sharing this with you, so you can create that life worth living instead of living that life of survival. And by doing so, this video is helping you create a mindset shift about your money. And if you want to have more information on this mindset shift, look at some of these videos that's up here, because they're going to help you create that life worth living instead of living a life survivor, because your personal finances is in direct correlation of how you're thinking, your mind. And since it's a direct correlation of your mind, I want you to have the greatest mind as possible.